Hi everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and kicking off today's show, I've got Taylor Harmon with me, and we're talking about a real summertime tradition here in the Bristol area, and that is the Haines Field Pool. So is it open?
It is open. We're open 7 days a week. We open at 11 o'clock on Monday through Saturday and 1 o'clock on Sunday. We're open until 6 p.m. every day, except our exceptions are night swims on Tuesday and Thursdays. And we're open till 8 p.m.
And we were sort of discussing this earlier today about how it really is a family tradition, this pool.
We have a lot of people that grew up coming to our pool, and now you see them come in with their kids to the pool, and it's a really cool thing to hear stories about how they did it when the old high dive was at Hainesfield Pool, and now they're bringing their kids and to see them going off the diving board there still. So it is a really cool tradition here in Bristol.
And does it cost money?
Yes, kids is $2, and then adults are $3.
That's great. And in terms of the pool itself, I'm sure you guys just maintain it really throughout the summer.
Yes, through the summer is when we are doing our maintenance on the pool. It is up and ready to go now. It takes us about 2.5 to 3 weeks to get it up and ready to open, and we were ready to go last weekend, so it's open now for good until we close it down in September.
What's your favorite part about the pool?
Really, we get to see a lot of the same people each and every day, and so it's kind of we get a chance to build the relationships with some kids that we will probably see one day bringing their kids in. So it is cool to be able to establish a relationship with some of the people in the community. We have great staff down there that establishes good relationships with everybody, and that's definitely my favorite part of the pool.
That's great. Is there anything I'm missing about the pool that everybody needs to know about?
We do have pool parties available. You can go to bristoltn.recdesk.com and you can schedule a pool party. We have 2 different tables available to rent, and those prices depend on how many people are coming. So you can go on, again, bristoltn.recdesk.com, and you can look at our pool party rates.
Great. Thank you, Taylor. Thanks so much for being on today. And stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside Bristol. Joining me today is Mike Music. Thank you so much for being on the show and for talking to us about the parks.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful time of year to get out there and enjoy them. We certainly live in one of the most beautiful places in the country.
We do. It's truly one of the things that make Bristol, Tennessee a good place to live. You know, we're very fortunate in Bristol, Tennessee. Believe it or not, we've got 26 parks in Bristol. A lot of them are just small little neighborhood parks that are not that big at all, but they're still designated as a park. Of course, the big park that everybody is familiar with, the crown jewel of them all, Still Creek Park. And one of the things that I like to say about Still Creek is that you could ask 100 people what Still Creek Park is to them, and you're going to get 100 different answers. This time of year, it's open full bore. We opened the splash pad for the season this past week. That's going to be a very popular amenity this time of year. A great feature. You know, one of the nice things about a splash pad is that you don't have to know how to swim to enjoy the fun of the water. And so you'll see kids of all ages out at the splash pad at Still Creek Park. We've got a shelter right beside the splash pad that a lot of folks are already booking reservations for their family events or birthday parties or any kind of occasions that folks are booking that shelter for. Very, very popular. All our shelters are popular. This time of year, if you want to picnic in a shelter Monday through Friday, you may have some availability. Saturdays and Sundays are virtually booked. But you can go online to the city website and it'll steer you towards booking a shelter online, or you can call our front office here at the Parks and Rec to secure that shelter reservation. Our nature camps at Still Creek Park. If you've not been to the brand new Nature Center out at Still Creek,
It's a must-see.
it's a great opportunity to go out there and see. It's open 7 days a week, open until 6 o'clock each day now. We've extended some hours because it is summer. Great way to spend either a sunny day or a rainy day. We've had plenty of rainy days lately, so it's a great opportunity to get to the park but do some inside stuff out at the Nature Center. We've got a few slots left open for the nature camps, not many. A couple of those sessions are already booked. They're great opportunities for your young scientists who love the outdoors, great learning opportunities. They're set up 2 different age divisions, either 7 through 9-year-olds or 10 through 13-year-olds. So it's a great chance to give those kids some further learning opportunities that maybe they don't get during the school year. Some other activities at Still Creek Park, of course, the train, the Still Creek Express, is making its trips every day of the week now. So are our paddle boats. Last summer, we moved the paddle boat dock from its old location down closer to the train and train depot. So you get your tickets for both the train and the boats at the depot. And we've got some new boats this year that have some canopies on them. That has really increased the popularity and our ridership. We say viewership, ridership of our paddle boats. So a lot of things to do at Still Creek. You've got.
And you can hike.
You can hike.
And ride bikes.
We've got over 20 miles of trails at Still Creek Park.
Amazing.
It truly is. Got best little 9-hole golf course in the Tri-Cities area there at Still Creek. So if golf is your game, you've got that opportunity at Still Creek. Literally something for everyone. And of course, picnicking or just going out, taking the kids to the playground. We've got 3 of those at Still Creek Park. Well, 3 if you count the splash pad. I guess it's kind of a water playground. But I've got those. Just taking a blanket and a book. Well, what better place to do that than at Still Creek Park? So those opportunities are there, and definitely one of the things that makes Bristol a good place to live.
Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing all that. Take advantage of it while we've got this beautiful weather. And stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment to talk about the concert series. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm with Angie Rutherford today, and this is really exciting because we're talking the concert series, and everybody always likes to hear about concert series in Bristol because they're always amazing. And I'm not even saying the name because it's a new name. You tell us the new name. It's been rebranded, and I love it.
It is the Sounds of Summer.
Sounds of Summer. That just makes me want to go listen and set up my lawn chair. And so tell us about the new name.
Sounds of Summer, we have shifted to the Parks and Recreation Department, so we are going into our 22nd year, so felt like it was a good time to rebrand, and so came up with the Sounds of Summer.
I love it. And tell us about the lineup, and if you haven't participated in this concert series, tell everybody about what it's all about.
The concert series starts June 5th and it runs through September. It's every Tuesday and Thursday nights from 7 to 9 at downtown Bristol at the Downtown Center.
Okay, and it's free.
It is free.
And you should bring chairs, but then there's also chairs available too. Right. So
the city provides chairs, but feel free to bring your own.
And sometimes there's vendors and different activities going on down there.
We do have concessions on hand, but throughout the summer we do plan on having food trucks there. And we do have 3 tribute series this year. So we have a Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, that will be packed.
It will be.
So you'll have to get your parrot heads out.
And we also have Beach Boys.
Oh, wow.
And we have a Foreigner.
Oh, okay.
In September,
So now I know there's quite a big lineup with it being pretty much every Tuesday and Thursday. If you want to see the lineup, where do people go to see that?
You can go to bristoltn.org to the city website page, and we have rack cards that are going to be at the downtown center. They're going to be at City Hall. They'll be at the Slater Center, so they'll be throughout the entire city.
So you can pick one of those up and put it on your fridge, and it's just a really great family event, and it's such a nice variety of music too.
It is. On Tuesday nights are bluegrass, and Thursday nights is country southern rock. So we're excited.
Is it hard getting all of these different bands on the schedule? I'm sure you start this months ago.
We did. We started in December booking, and we always have lots of bands who want to participate. It's a great atmosphere in downtown, so we have lots of people wanting to play there.
It's exciting. I think we're all excited for summer because winter seemed to drag on, I guess, a bit this year. So it's a perfect time to get outside with the family and just hear some really great music. We just have so many talented musicians in this area. So the local ones are great to hear, as well as the ones that come in like the tribute, and that's exciting. Well, thanks, Angie. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so, no.
Thank you so much for being on today, and we'll look forward to having you back. And thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back with some tips about the farmers market. Well, joining us again in today's show, I've got Mike Music back to talk to us about the farmers market. So we love having you on. He's got a great source of information, especially when it comes to the farmers market. This gentleman knows his stuff.
Well, we've got a lot of wonderful vendors at the market, and it makes for a busy time of year on the calendar, on the schedule. It's neat to be downtown on Saturdays and see all the folks mingling around downtown Bristol who make the farmers market a part of their downtown stops, or who are maybe regular farmers market customers who are making downtown Bristol part of their Saturdays as well. So it's a nice fixture for the downtown area. Early season, we'll average 22 to 24 vendors with everything from, this time of year there's a lot of fresh greens and lettuces and kale and watercress and onions and all the green stuff. Here in about another couple of weeks, hopefully we'll be getting some squashes. About another 4 or 5 weeks, maybe some cucumbers, and then the tomatoes and the corn. We'll see it progress as the season goes along. We've got a commercial vendor that comes in, brings the items to the market that aren't quite in season yet. So those things like corn and tomatoes that you're looking for, we've still got them at the market thanks to our commercial vendor. We've got some crafters that have some wonderful items, everything from handmade soaps to hand sewn and knitted items to some beautiful pieces of artwork that look really, really nice. Fresh breads, cookies, all kinds of goodies at the farmers market. Fresh meat vendors. We've got 2 or 3 different meat vendors this year. These are all farm raised right here locally. You know where your meat's coming from, you know where your fruits and vegetables are coming from. That's really important to a lot of people, and it's a wonderful way to shop local. You know, it's kind of been trendy the past few years, if you will, to shop local. Well, the State Street Farmers Market's been shopping local for over 20 years, and it's a great way to support local small businesses, because that's what these farm families are. They're their own small businesses.
That's great. Well, and it is, and there's so much to do. There's yes. Sort of something for everybody. And then I know we've got the weekday coming up too. And when does that open up?
Wednesday markets will open up in July. For those who don't know, and when you do this long enough, it kind of surprises you that, okay, everybody doesn't know that we're open every Saturday, May through October from 8 a.m. to noon, and then Wednesdays, July through September, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So if you have any questions about the farmers market or want to take a look at it without coming down and actually taking a look at it, check out our Facebook page, the State Street Farmers Market. We try to post pictures every week to show you what is available that particular Saturday in the market. So that's a good way of taking a look before you come down, but we certainly want everybody to come down and shop around a little bit, visit with our vendors, get a chance to know the person that grew your food. Kind of cool.
It is very cool.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. We really appreciate you being on twice today. That's a record. So thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for tuning in today. We'll see you next time.